Ellis here from Ellis Dance Coaching, and I am the co-creator of the International Dance Technique Syllabus. And I'm here in the studio today with Bo and Kylie and Ella, and they are from South Australia and they're part of my South Australian Star Squad. And today we are going to be teaching you some exercises that are going to help you get your tilt holds. So the first thing when getting your tilt hold is that it's really important to have our middle split line nice and flat. So Ella is here sitting on the floor and she's working to get her middle split in a line, which means that she's going to try and get her toes, her knees and her hips making a flat line along the floor. Some stretches that can help with this. We're going to reach forwards and try and turn out our legs, keeping our knees going up to the roof. And then try and roll forwards and pull through onto our tummy to get our hips, our knees and our toes in line. We want this to be nice and flat, and we want to really feel a nice pull up through the backs of the knees. If you're not as flexible yet, you're still working on your middle split flexibility, you can pull up onto your arms. You'll be more like in this position here. Again, in this shape, we want to try and work our pelvis, our knees and our toes, all making a nice flat line. From there, you can lower down onto your elbows if you start to get a little bit more flexible, and then from there, all the way flat down onto your tummy, arms out in second, and those knees really pulling up behind you. This is the shape that we're after to get our tilt hold position nice and strong in the center. So whilst it's important to have a nice flat middle split and be nice and flexible in this position, it's also important to be really strong in this position. So here's some strengthening exercises that Kylie is going to demonstrate. We're going to sit in our middle splits. Our hands are going to come down to the floor. We're going to pull our pelvis off the floor. Our hands are going to come up to a nice strong second. We're going to squeeze down and relax down into the floor. We're going to do that again. So hands down. We're going to pull our pelvis off the floor again, arms come off, and then we squeeze back down. Fantastic. The next one we're going to do, which is a little bit more challenging, our feet are going to come in front of us. We're going to use no hands this time, so our arms are going to come out to second. We're going to pull our pelvis off the floor, squeeze, and then lower down and close. Squeeze, pull up, and down and close. Fantastic. This next exercise is really great because it's working our tilt shape and the strength that we need to have in that tilt shape without having to have balance. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take our leg out towards the front. We're going to lift that leg up to the ceiling, up to this tilt shape, really working through the knees and the feet. And then we're going to go back down to the floor and work that leg line. And again, lifting up to that tilt position, really working that nice straight line from the toe to the knee to the hip to the bottom knee, and then back down to the floor. Let's do two more, girls. Lifting up, two and down, two and up, two and down, two. All right, so the next exercise is some plies that are really going to help us strengthen and find that nice flat line through our middle split position. So the girls are going to take their arms up into a nice strong second. We're going to plie down, plie and stretch, and plie and stretch, and pulsing down. Pulse, 2, 3, 4. So we're going down into our plie, girls, and rise and lower, and 2. Really working so we've got our knees pulling right back in line with our hips to get a nice straight line from one knee to the other knee. So for these next exercises, you're going to need something to hold on to. It might be a chair or a bench or something high that you can use to support yourself. The aim for us here is to find our nice second middle splits position stacked up over the top of ourselves. So we're going to push off the floor. We're going to go into this knee shape. From here, you want to try and get a nice straight line from your knee to your hips to your knee to the floor. So you can see here, the girls are working to align this knee right up and over their bottom foot. What we don't want, just go back to your plies for me, girls. Can you go into that and not let that knee go right over the top? So let it kind of hang out in that position there. See how their bodies now are a little bit skewed and their legs aren't quite making that shape. We want to pull it right over the top and let that body, as you can see there, it's a little tip towards the bar. Have a look at their bottom feet. See how they're nice and turned out? facing inwards. We're going to work our tilt kick, but just in this bent knee position. So watch the girls, they're gonna go plie and knee, plie and knee. And they're really working to draw that knee right up over the top as they go into it. We're gonna do 3 of these, and on the 4th one, we're gonna catch and hold. Have a go, girls. And 1, knee, 2, knee, 3, knee, and 4th one, catch and hold. Now you can see here they're catching behind their leg and their hands are locking on underneath their calf. This is really important that we get this grip nice and strong so we can get the proper placement later on. Now that we're in this beautiful lined position here, we need to work to extend this leg. So if you watch, the girls are going to extend their leg up nice and long into that tilt shape. You can see now they're getting a nice line from their toe to their knee, to their knee, to their foot. This is a really important position to be able to make, to be able to get that tilt hold in the center. So now we're going to try that exercise, but we're going to do it with a straight leg. So girls are going to go into their plie position. It goes plie and tilt, plie and tilt, plie and tilt, and on the 4th one, catch and hold, squeeze. What we don't want is to flick the leg into this position. Just show us girls flicking the leg and you can see the difference. And down, boom, and down, boom. See how we're getting lots of movement and lots of jerkiness through the body. Instead, we want to push through the floor, push that leg nice and straight, and we hit that line a lot cleaner with our bodies. We're going to start with our feet in first position. The girls are then going to draw their foot up their leg to retiro. The arm is going to go into first position. Then from there, the arm is going to open back behind. You can see there they're taking their arm back behind their knee and latching onto their calf. From there, the body is going to tip, the knee is going to extend, and they're going to work this beautiful tilt line. If they're feeling really comfortable here, take the arm off and show that nice tilt shape. The extension from this is to go up into that tilt hold and then take the bottom hand off the bar. Go, Ella. Beautiful. So now that we've done those exercises at the bar, we're going to move to the center. So we're going to start with our feet in first position, our arms by our sides in our nice strong soldier shape. We're going to bring our foot from coupe to retire. Arms are going to come up into first position nice and strong. We're going to draw that line up our leg. The arm is then going to slide back behind our leg to grab onto our calf. The other arm is going to open out into our second position. The knee's going to lift. We're going to extend that leg out. This is our tilt mount shape. We want to be able to balance here, nice and strong. And finally, to get our tilt hold or our développé tilt, we're going to have our feet in first position and our arms in first position. We're then going to draw our foot up our leg. Our arms are going to open to L for Lucy shape. The body's going to tip over. We're going to hold and squeeze this shape. Thank you so much for watching our how-to tilt hold video today. We hope that you really enjoyed watching, and I hope that you learned some fun, exciting tips to help you get your tilt hold and make it nice and strong. Now don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can find out when our next video is going to be. We are going to be making videos every week for you, so stay tuned because there's going to be heaps of how-to videos coming your way. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks, girls. Bye.